Our day started at 8:30 a.m. when we left Jasper and we headed towards Lake Louise. We had a really full day today. You might like to go and watch the other videos. But we arrived at Lake Louise at about 4:30 in the afternoon. We had dinner, but wait till you see what happened through the night. Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. Come join me on this adventure. Now this is just a sneak peek of Lake Louise. You'll have to keep following along to see that in the next video. But first, I just want to show you what happened on the first night we arrived in Lake Louise. After a really long day, we took a moment to have a nice relaxing drink. Time to head off to dinner now, and tonight is freedom of choice dining. Now all the restaurants that we could choose from were all in the hotel. We chose Wallister Stube, which the food was amazing. But some of our fellow travellers chose some of the other restaurants around the hotel, and every one of us said our meal was amazing. And just after dinner, this happened. Now, I have an app on my phone that tells me when you can see the northern lights. It sends me notifications. Now, this is what the picture looks like of the app. And if you get that before you go to Canada, it will just send you like a little message that says that they're around. It doesn't guarantee you're going to see anything, but it comes up and says you have a good chance. So I was notified that tonight I might see the northern lights. Well, I'm very excited. Now, some people say get up at 11:30, some people say 12:30, and some people say 3:30. I don't know what's the perfect time, but come along with me and let me show you what I saw on this particular night. Let's go. Just to remind you, this photo was from last night. Now, of course, I'm going to go out and try and get another photo tonight. I didn't think I was very successful last night. So this is how you set up an iPhone. My phone's an iPhone. When you go out in the dark, you'll see up in the top left-hand corner, the exposure is at 3 seconds. That's in the first photo. The second photo shows you down the bottom. If you swipe up, you will get that little menu. Click on this second icon here. That's your exposure. Shows you here in that third photo that it will be set at automatically 3 seconds. Now you want the longest exposure you can get. So move the dial as far to the right as it'll go. Mine only went to 10, but whatever you can get, the higher the number, the better. Okay, you know how to set the camera up, but before that, you have to go and find a really dark spot in a car park in the middle of where all the trees are. Be careful for those bears though. And then set the camera up and face it into the sky. Look for something that looks a bit like a cloud, or maybe you'll see a tinge of colour, and then just start clicking away. And before you know it, something will pop up that is the Northern Lights. These photos I'm showing you were taken with two different phones. They were my husband's and mine, but we were looking at the same sky and in the same spot. We were standing in the same dark spot. Everything was the same, but our photos were so different. And coming up towards the end of this video, I'm going to show you some amazing photos that were taken on a camera, not on an iPhone. You also have to note, when you're taking these photos, you need to hold the phone or the camera really, really still. Otherwise, you get that blurred effect. Some of my photos are like it, and I still got some great shots. But the more still you stand, the better the photo is. Now, as you can see, these photos are a lot better than what I took last night. But I think if I would have stood there a little bit longer, I would have seen these same sorts of amazing photos. Now, if you're liking these photos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Now, I still don't think I got the exposure just quite right. I can see there's colour there, but I couldn't get the bright lights that some of my other fellow travellers were getting. So I think it does have a little bit of practice needed for this. Now, what I want to show you coming up, these photos that you're about to see were taken by my fellow traveller on a camera where he could change the exposure to a lot bigger number than what I could. And here we go now. I'm going to just let you enjoy. Okay, after looking at my fellow traveller Ray's photos, I think I've still got a lot to learn. I don't think I have my exposure just right, but now I've got an idea of what you need to do. So it just encourages me to maybe book another trip so I can practice taking photos of the Northern Lights. Who knows when I'll go back? But for now, the lights started to dull down. We'd been outside for over an hour, and remember, we're at Lake Louise, so we're in amongst snow and ice, and it was freezing outside, so we called it a night. Time to head back to our room. Wow, wasn't that different? Some people even saw these northern lights at 9:30 at night. They just came out and had a bit of a look, and there they were. They'd already started. Now for us, we didn't get up until midnight, and we went out at midnight. Wow, the difference in my photos tonight from what they were yesterday is amazing. And I must say a huge thank you to one of my fellow travellers, Ray. He's allowed me to share his photos. He had an amazing camera and took some amazing photos, much better than what I took. And he allowed me to share his photos. So some of those photos were from Ray. And I think Ray's watching. So thanks so much, Ray, for letting me share your photos. And if you are watching, Ray, put a comment down below. Now, if anyone else wants to make a comment down below, make a comment to me. Tell me, do you want to see the Northern Lights? Or maybe you've already seen them. Let me know in the comments and tell me, what did you do? What time did you see them? And whereabouts were you? It might help somebody else who's watching this video. I'm so excited to share this extra bit with you. A really rare event happened in my hometown in Australia. I've never seen this in my lifetime, but the Southern Lights have put on a show for us. I was lucky enough to go to a really dark park with that iPhone that I took the photos of the Northern Lights on, and I must have taken 100 photos, but finally I captured the colours I was looking for. It seems like practice does pay off. Hi, this is the bit where I normally come in and say, did you like that video? Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, and ring the notification bell. Now they're all very important things, especially to help me out. But I just want to come on and clear a few things up. I had an email from a gentleman who said, I love your videos, but I'm not going to subscribe because I don't like to pay money for subscriptions. Well, this one is free. So it's not like a magazine subscription where you would pay a monthly fee and they would deliver a magazine to you monthly or weekly, whatever it be. It's not like that. It's just like registering with my channel to say that you like my videos or that you want to see more. So then if you hit the notification bell, so you only need to hit it once and you only need to subscribe once. If you hit the notification bell, every time I put out a video, you will receive notification that there's a new video there to watch. So when you go into YouTube, up in the right-hand corner, there will be a red circle with a number in it. And depending how many other people you're subscribed to, when you click on that, they will all be listed there of whatever their latest videos are. So you don't even have to remember when I'm going to put the videos out. It will tell you. Now, the other thing is, if you're going away with a group of people and you would like for them to see something I've put in one of my videos, the share button is there to share with your friends. So you hit the share button and then just follow along with the instructions. The comment button, please comment below. Tell me if you've been to these places or if you would like to go to these places. The other thing is, me being an anxious traveler, I'm looking for certain things that make me anxious. There might be something that makes you anxious and you'd like me to look for when I'm traveling around. Put that in the comments for me. Or I'm just happy for you to ask questions, anything. I like to read the comments. So I hope that's cleared it up a little bit. Now, one more thing I wanted to say is I don't get paid for this. This is just my hobby. It's just me trying to help other people that feel anxious about traveling just like I did. The world is an amazing place. I want everybody to be able to get out there and see some amazing things. I wished I knew how many times I say that word amazing. So keep following along on this adventure. But I think there's another one coming. You'll have to keep following to see. So don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment down below, and if you ring the notification bell, you'll know when I put my next video out. I really appreciate your support, so keep joining me on my adventures.